Okay. That's it.
That's it? Okay, that's it. Short, sweet. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. Hi, dolls. Hi, dolls. Welcome back. And if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie. Dobbie is in there, I swear. And today we are going to react to season 3, episode 1 of Yellowjackets, It Girl. I am so excited. Disclaimer, I am sick. I was up at 5 a.m. yesterday. I went out, I got coffee, I got breakfast, I brought it back for Robbie who had to go to work, and then I sat in front of my computer and marathoned all 5 episodes of Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai Never Dies, for the final season. And then I edited 2 of them, and I slowly just felt my body deteriorating, and I woke up this morning with a sinus infection. Fantastic. But what I also woke up to was 2 new episodes of Yellowjackets. Jay and I were talking about when this was going to come out. We both thought it was going to drop at midnight, or maybe like 9 or 10 or something like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna check Paramount Plus. And I checked and they were there. We both looked at each other and just like ran to our recording room. So I'm in here and he's in there. If you want to check out his reactions, he actually put the finale. He did both seasons. And he put the finale of the season 2 finale on YouTube. I've been trying to get my brothers to watch this show for so long, and I finally got both of them to do it. And luckily for you all, Jay reacts to them. So yeah, go check out Viewmaster's reactions. His finale of season 2 is on there. We might do a combo reaction next week for episode 3. We just have to figure out how to do it with our microphones and everything. But I thought that would be fun. And I'm also, see, my sinus infection screwed everything up. I was thinking about doing a live stream review of like after every episode, maybe Sundays, but then I see that the next episode 3, is supposed to drop on Sunday. I don't know what time. So we got to figure out all the logistics. And now I have to get better because I feel like poop. I feel like such a big poop. So let me know in the comments if you feel like the live stream would be really fun. I just feel like I love talking about this show so much because there's so many different theories, and to have it be weekly now, because like I got to binge the first 2 episodes. Also, shout out to Sakozu and the other Patreons that requested this show. That is why I started it. There were Patreon requests. I just love talking and theorizing, and yeah, I got to binge the first 2 seasons, and now with it being out weekly, I feel like I'm gonna need people to talk to because I don't know how I'm gonna get through the week until the next episode, and I can't just keep talking to Jay, so I'm gonna stop yapping. I really want to watch this. Let's jump in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see. Comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring the link in the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It has all my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube. In addition, more, don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_chef_productions. I am now on Blue Sky. Link is in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages where you can find awesome merch that my brother Ray has created for the different reactions that Jay and I do. And as always, these will be fully unedited over on Patreon. The entire series is, so go check it out. I also started Sweet Pea with Miss Ella Purnell, and that is a Patreon exclusive. I did release the first episode on YouTube. I might continue to do that if I kick this freaking sinus infection, because now I have 3 episodes of Cobra Kai to do. I have the 2 episodes of this, and I am tired. So go check it out, please. Help me. Without further ado, this is season 3, episode 1 of Yellowjackets, It Girl. Oh, do you like my Thaisa Turner hat? Thaisa Turner for state senator. We all know it's Mari, right? Oh, but this wasn't Pit Girl. They're playing a game. This is where Shauna bites her because we saw the picture. Get it, Shauna.
I don't have it.
They show so much in the opening scene, oh, guys, sorry. Can you just bear with me? I feel like shit, and I feel like I'm sounding like a fucking idiot. They show us so much throughout the whole season, but obviously like they're all completely out of context because we don't know what the hell we're looking at. But it's like they've showed some like really important things. At Kfung, at KFUNGGG. That's her profile picture. She's so good. She has like hundreds and hundreds of videos, and she's like Yellowjackets central for me. Always a great soundtrack. Oh, okay, so we got our own little TP city. Okay, so there are a lot of people that we don't know here. I still forget the blonde girl's name. I don't have it written down.
These are what?
Knock it off, Mar.
How's your hand?
Hey, aren't you coming?
Mari's so annoying.
My queen.
Damn.
Previously on the Yellowjackets. Possibly pilot error, unclear.
I hate them. My best friend is dead. My baby is dead.
Miracles.
Yeah, it's fair.
They survived.
Javi didn't.
Now, attacked
Crystal
by
didn't.
a soccer coach.
So they
Now,
are blaming Ben.
thanks to their unlikely new leader.
What's that?
I figured there was a high probability of her keeping a storage unit in the area.
One of my brothers was like, I don't know if we could trust him. What if he's like working for like a reporter or something like that? And I was like, I never really considered that. Ugh, Nat would hate this shit.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it? Okay, that's it.
You can just say, ate each other. I mean, that was never one for bull.
Nothing.
No, that was something. What was that? Even the cat on her shirt is creepy. Like, gotta love Missy. I'm honestly surprised that Nat had a storage unit. I don't feel like she's a storage unit kind of person.
Can you help me with this?
What's your name? I forget it.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, come on,
That's our
kid.
dinner. Bottle of some berry wine.
I guess that's the
over
least
here.
of our worries.
Can't believe we didn't eat that first. Oops, my bad.
Oh, why are we having a ceremony about the baby?
Shauna's in a mood and Mari's Mari. It'll blow over.
Maybe out here, it's all life or death. Don't forget what happened to Jackie.
It's a good point. It's a tunnel. That was a shot in the opening. Ooh, survival kit, bear spray. It is really hard because it's like, listen, if you need time figuring out your sexuality, fine. You left me because you denied it. You figured it out, and then you married a woman and had a baby and went off and made this whole beautiful life. Why didn't you come find me if we were meant to be or something, you know? It's hard. I feel bad for Van.
My application is pending at NASA.
Give me the bag, Randy.
Leave Randy alone. He's trying.
She did what?
She those girls because they were talking shit. I get you're bored, but I think that would scare the shit out of me.
Feel anything?
I'm impressed by how well her face healed.
It's the trees.
You really can't hear that.
No.
You will.
There is a tree theory, an evil spirit that lives in the trees. It had something to relate to the cabin and what the wood was made out of.
Come and get it, Bambi.
Will Bambi go for a protein bar? I don't know. Was that other Ty? Oh, okay. What was that look?
It's like in pursuit.
Hello?
We're in pursuit.
Just run.
I thought she made a look like, oh, that was other Ty. Did she leave me? That was a weird look. Bro, that is not worth getting hit by a bus.
Hey, somebody help!
Did he have a heart attack?
Sir?
Oh, God, this f***ing soundtrack, man. Don't let the days go by.
Got a problem with my jacket?
What?
I've lit dicks on fire.
Misty, we know you're having a hard
Insane. I'm
time.
not doing this anymore.
She was trying to stand up for Shauna.
Teapot
Being
fell.
defensive.
A teapot fell.
Which president?
I don't know. Trump?
If only.
Sex stuff.
Wow, cool.
Wow, cool. Cool.
Wanted to teach them a lesson. That's all it was.
Yeah, isn't that cute, Shauna? She was standing up for you. I love this cover. What is that? Sound like a person. Oh! That was a change. Oh, now go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't remember how many people I counted at the end of the last episode where they were like after the fire, they're sitting in front of the cabin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and Shauna would be 12. Shauna, Natalie, Thaisa, Misty, Lottie, Van, Mari, Akila, Jen, the blonde girl. So 2 people that I don't know. Okay. Sorry. Took me a little bit. All right, there you have it. Episode 1, It Girl. Very interesting opener. I am going to start by saying that I'm not going to talk too long because there is a second episode that we have to do. And I feel like I am very happy that they released 2 episodes because while I thoroughly enjoyed that, because I always enjoy Yellowjackets, I think that had to have probably been, and I'm sure everyone will agree, the most mild Yellowjackets episode that was ever to exist. Like that was pretty mild compared to like what they usually do, but it was a good season opener. And I also want to acknowledge that we are dealing with the aftermath of Natalie's death, so there is a lot of emotion going on, and they kind of have to, you know, implement the certain storylines that we're going to dissect. So Shauna is, I can't tell if they're all just acting weird because it's just them and they're weird and they're edgy because of Natalie, but we had Shauna after the funeral kind of look over into the one direction and the girls being like, what's the matter? And her being like, nothing. Was she looking at somebody? Or was she hearing or feeling something weird? Because then we have Van, when she's out to dinner with Thaisa. Thaisa gets up and goes away because they're about to dine and dash. And Van does the same thing where she gets this like look over her face. And then she kind of acts like weird. And then she gets up and walks away. Is it because she's hearing or seeing or feeling something? Or is it because she was about to dine and dash and go meet Thaisa outside? Then we have Thaisa see the man with no eyes. I can't even remember the last time we saw the man with no eyes. So that was really interesting. It's almost as if Natalie's death, again, is that making them edgy? Or is that bringing something out of them? The only person that we didn't see a weird thing with was Misty. And Misty's getting hammered, so... But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Like, what are they seeing or feeling? I feel like Shauna's more so was like she actually saw somebody or something and was trying to hide it from them. Now, for those of you who don't know, I imagine if you're watching the show, you do though. Hilary Swank is a character this year, and we don't know who she is, at least I don't. She was seen in the trailer. We clearly did not see her in this episode. I almost felt like Shauna was like noticed Hilary Swank was there and they were going to show her or something and maybe like Shauna. But why would Shauna be talking to Hilary Swank? A lot of people were theorizing that Hilary Swank was another reporter that was like looking into their. So maybe Shauna recognized her and was like, is this woman following us or something? And didn't want to alarm Van and Thaisa. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even that. But we didn't see Hilary Swank. Aside from that, I really like the bonding between Callie and Shauna. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Callie and Shauna kind of both hated each other. I don't want to say hate, but Callie hated Shauna, and Shauna was like desperately trying to bond with Callie in a certain way. And who would have thunk it? Spilling guts on bitches at school is something that Shauna is proud of and could bond over with Callie. So I do like that. I thought that was funny and thought that was cute. I'm very curious as to who sent her the tape at the end of the episode, which kind of reinforces my thought of maybe it's Hilary Swank's character leaving something for Shauna, but then again, it had the emblem on it. It had the little figure, the little guy on it. So like, I don't know. But again, I'm not going to go too crazy into theories because I can talk for 20 hours about this and it won't even matter because it'll be debunked in the next episode. So we're not going to go too far into it. What else? The Shauna Mari arguments are very interesting. Mari, I don't like Mari. I never liked Mari. I know that's the point of her character. She's supposed to be she's supposed to be mean. She's supposed to be annoying. But I will say Shauna spitting in her soup was pretty up. Like, before that, it's all been, like, calling each other names and going at each other and, like, you know, mean ways, but like you spit in her soup, like like I think it's more severe for me in that way because it's like this is sustenance, this you need, like it's like you can't just go and get another bowl of soup, like this is serious, food is sacred in a situation like this, so for you to do that is just so wasteful. But I don't know. Anyway, so Natalie finally does something. I think Thais was right for saying that too, like girl, you gotta say something, like you're supposed to be the leader, and they're just like going at each other. Says that they are banished for a week into their own little huts. So this is really interesting because Mari falling in Coach Ben's pit is not necessarily, like, they're not going to be alarmed, I feel, of her missing right away because they're going to think that Mari's just pissed about what happened. After a while, I'm sure they're going to be like, where the is she? But, like, I would think that Mari just, like, ran away or something and got angry at first. So how long is it going to be before they try and look for Mari? Technically, we were all right. Mari is pit girl. Technically, she is pit girl because I'm fairly certain that that is the pit. Clearly, that is not the girl that fell into it in the very first episode. The conditions are a lot different, but Ben finds this you know, pit in this area. That's where he finds the survival pack, where luckily there's protein bars and things like that in it. I'm very curious to see what Ben is gonna do with her, because they all are like suspicious of whether he's still alive or not. Natalie's like, he's dead. And so if he lets Mari go, you know damn sure she's gonna be like, I fell in Coach Ben's pit. So he kind of can't let her go, but I don't see him killing her either because he's been so anti all that craziness for so long. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens with that. Shauna gets a little closer to the blonde girl whose name I can't remember. That's interesting because Shauna needs a friend right now. Thaisa says that she has not been able to see Sammy. Simone won't let her. She is not the state senator anymore. And she's trying hard to start a relationship with Van, and we kind of find out why they broke up in their younger selves, because they're so in love. Like, every time you see them, they're just like mushy gushy, snuggly, braiding each other's hair, brushing it back, and they are in love with each other. And it's like, what the hell happened? Why did this not continue? We end up finding out that the way Van makes it sound is that Thaisa was in denial, basically, about her sexuality, and was kind of like, because let's remember, they were all hiding this from even the team at the beginning. So it seems like Thaisa was kind of hiding the fact that she was a lesbian, didn't want to admit that. They broke up, went their separate ways because she wanted to go the political route, ends up coming out anyway, marrying a woman, having a child and a family in the very public eye. And Van's like, F you. The whole, like, we were deeply in love, and the whole reason that you broke up with me was because you didn't want to come out as a lesbian or whatever she is, and then you end up doing that anyway, extremely publicly, and now I'm supposed to just fall into your arms while you're still married, by the way. Like, she's not divorced. She has a child with another woman who is her wife. So I feel really bad for Van, because Van is clearly, you know, loves Thaisa, and I'm sure would jump at the chance of being able to be with her, but like these circumstances are not very good. And she's also dying of cancer. But we have a smoochy smooch session at the end of this episode, and before that, she sees the man with no eyes. So I'm assuming we're gonna see him more. We also kill a waiter. Again, I'm not going to theorize too much, but it seemed they tried to present it as this guy was chasing them and almost got hit by a bus, was saved by this patron, and oh my god, it was so startling, he had a heart attack. But they played the creepy, that was a bad interpretation of that, but the creepy music, which also could make me believe that maybe it had something to do with that. We had Van with a creepy look on her face in the restaurant, runs out with Thaisa, gets chased by the waiter dies to the creepy music. Was that connected? Or was it a heart attack because he almost got hit by the bus? This show with our brains so much in so many ways like this all the time with different things, you know? So it's very common for them to put situations out like that, like, was it this or was it this? Was it supernatural or was it an accident? Or so yeah, I'm also curious to see, did anybody see ex-state senator Thaisa Turner at this restaurant dining and dashing, and now the waiter comes up dead? Is that going to be a story in the public eye? We'll have to see. Walter goes and saves Misty after she tries to light someone's dick on fire, and we know that she's having a very, very hard time with this, with the Natalie death. She breaks down at the end here, and it's really sad. And Lottie is in an institution. So other than that, that is where we are. We're going to jump right into episode 2. I'm assuming, again, we're going to meet Hilary Swank in that episode. But yeah, it was a good episode. It just was definitely very mild compared to what Yellowjackets usually is. So again, I'm happy that we got 2 episodes, because I'm assuming that this one's going to be a little more crazier now that we see that Mari fell into Coach Ben's pit. So now, I mean, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that Mari isn't pit girl, because, you know, maybe she gets out of the pit and then gets back into the pit after they find the pit. Well, at some point, I guess they're gonna find Coach Ben too, and find the pit, because that's the pit that they use. But all right, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna jump into episode 2. I'm excited. And until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.